Okay, so my storage decided to be full, and I had to just take a moment so we can come back, and we're back, and nothing is going to stop me from getting this word out about healing and how when we don't properly do it and acknowledge uh, what we need to heal from, how it can stifle our growth. Again, I was in the middle of YouTubing and whatnot until I realized, like, or I started believing that I couldn't do it, that I wasn't going to be successful. And when I realized I needed money still, that, regardless of how good or bad my YouTube did, I was going to still need to get paid. And at the time, I didn't have the belief in myself to say, okay, you know what, or the knowledge of manifestation and how it can work in um, coalition with your prayers, and how there are acts of manifestation. Again, that coincide with prayer. I had a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of things that I had picked up over the years that I started to believe about myself, things I was told by my father that I didn't realize that I had internalized, that contributed to my body dysmorphia, which contributed to me being afraid to be on camera. Because of my body dysmorphia, too, I when I was really fit, when I had gotten to my fittest, that 170 pounds, which is really fit for me because I'm a thick girl. Like 165, 170 pounds means I have no waist at all. And I'm basically just sitting with breast and thighs and behind, like literally. So that was a perfect weight for me. And I'm 5'5". So that's like, nice and thick. Um, but my body dysmorphia told me that I still wasn't good enough, that even after losing 80 pounds, 70 pounds, that that I was too skinny, that I was too small. Because my legs were so tiny to me. I think I was smaller than I was in like middle school, real talk. Like, I don't think I had genuinely ever been that size as an adult. So it was very new to me. And because I hadn't healed within my body and loved myself at every stage and was loving myself at every stage, I was like, I need to gain this weight back. I need to gain the weight back. And because I didn't take the time to really understand how to properly bulk and how to work out in the gym to get your butt fat, I decided to eat, and I got my butt and my gut fat. So now I'm doing damage control to, get back into the swing of being how healthy I was. And I'll talk more on body dysmorphia and how to overcome it at another time and what I've been doing to overcome it. But I will say one thing: if you are battling with body dysmorphia, it's going to be important to start your mirror work. You need to look in the mirror, and I tell anybody who's doing this, because regardless of how big or little you are, at whatever stage, you need to love the body that you're in. So you need to start doing your mirror work. Look that up. But what I did specifically regarding my dysmorphia was stand in the mirror, sometimes naked, and sometimes just or clothed, however you're feeling. But for me, I got naked, and I told myself things I loved about myself, about every part of my body. I looked at it and I talked about it, and I told myself how beautiful she was and how proud I was of her for withstanding all of the trauma that I've experienced, from the grief, from the breakups, how strong she was to, lose all that weight and to gain it back and to still look good, because I weigh over 200 pounds now and I look bomb. And that's a blessing. People can't say that, So I had to tell my skin thank you, for being so flawless. I had to tell my teeth thank you for being so cute, because I hated my teeth at one point. And don't mind me having a missing one back there. I just got it taken out. I'm gonna go get it replaced. Don't play with me. I had to tell my voice that I loved it, my eyes, you know what I'm saying? My fingers, my hands, all of that. So that's the one thing I would say regarding dysmorphia. But now I'm to a point where I genuinely like doing that practice. I didn't do it every day, but whenever I felt the need to, I did. And I started to affirm myself. I am beautiful. I am gorgeous. I have everything I need physically. I am not missing. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. I'm the apple of God's eye. And once I started to really understand who my father was, like who God, again, because again, I had an amazing relationship with God as a kid, but I started hating God. I was angry at God because of the things that had happened to me. And so I had to start rediscovering God. I had to relearn God. And once I started loving on God again and allowing him back into my space, then I was able to say, okay, my God is the creator of the entire universe, not just the earth. Like, I'm talking all the planets, the ones we can see and the ones that we can't, the black holes and all of that. Like, he made me real cute. He made me super cute. So like, no, why am I hating on my body like this and infiltrating my mind with negativity to make me sabotage and self-sabotage? And that's the next thing that I'll talk about. I had to heal from self-sabotage. You guys, self-sabotage is not just saying I hate myself. No. Self-sabotage is anything that stops you from achieving. It's, I'm not gonna be good at this. No one's gonna like my videos. People are gonna think I talk funny. I'm not going to make it. No one in my family makes it. I can't do X, Y, and Z. It's those limiting beliefs that legit slow you down. Hold on, y'all, because I like to put lip gloss on my eyelid sometimes, but sometimes it likes to just, I have big eyes, so when I blink, I don't want it up here, just right here, please, thanks. So don't mind me with my lip gloss on my eyelids. And I'm gonna do it when I'm 52 too, so what's good? But yeah, self-sabotage is all of those limiting beliefs. And what I did to help with that was this amazing exercise by Lisa Nichols called Exposing the Lies. And so there are different categories, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You might have to look it up, but I remember there were categories of family, finances, relationships, and probably like two other things. And so what you do is write out all the lies that you tell yourself about all of those things. Your career, I'm pretty sure, like your passion and dreams. Write out all the lies that you tell yourself about those things, and in pencil, specifically in pencil. And then go back and write out all the truths. So basically, if your lie was I am ugly, because that's a lie, you're not. You're beautifully and wonderfully made. Then you're gonna write I am beautiful, or I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. And then you go with a pen, a bright pen, something colorful, something that will catch your eye, and you go back and erase all the lies. I did that, and then I started using those truths as my affirmations. And over time, I started to believe in myself again. It's like slowly started to believe in myself again. So yeah, that's that. What else? So we spoke on procrastination and how it can stifle, and why you have to do what you've been called to do, and we have to act on the things that we know we're supposed to do, because it's gonna free someone else. It's not just about us. The things that we've gone through are not only for us. It is for healing, deliverance, inspiration, motivation of someone else. You have to share it, because if you don't share it, no one will ever know. So that's on procrastination. And then on body dysmorphia, mirror work. Mirror work, boo. Mirror work. You don't have to get naked if you can't do that yet, but go look in the mirror. You're gonna spend some time with yourself, with just you, nobody around, just you. Talk to yourself, cry if you need to, you and God. And then yeah, that's that. Do I have anything else I want to say to y'all? No, I think that's it. I originally thought this was going to be a 5-minute conversation, and it's turned into more like 25 minutes, which is cool. I hope that's cool with you guys. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm at home by myself, and I keep thinking I'm hearing something, and I don't play that, and I don't have no Glock or nothing. It's just gonna be me and God. But I think I'm fine. I got fans on and stuff, so that's probably what it is. Anyhow. Yes, I'm just coming to you guys to just give you some insight on my life and why I feel that I can come back and talk now. There was a long time where I felt disqualified to have these conversations, because I felt like, well, I'm not a millionaire yet, and I lost all this weight, but I gained it back, and my business hasn't started booming like that yet. Like, I was literally disqualifying myself, self-sabotage. I was sabotaging everything about myself just because I didn't feel like I had the qualification. But now God literally revealed it to me when I was on my way home from work, walking from the train station. He was like, listen, you are never going to know it all. And you're going to die with a great amount of wisdom, but not with all of the wisdom. So if you wait to get all the wisdom, you will never share the wisdom that I've already given you. So please, for the love of God, girl. That's how God be talking to me. He be like, for the love of God, for the love of me, can you please just go get on YouTube and tell these people something? And so I just want to, first I want to thank God, or lastly more so, I want to thank God for just, sticking with me even when I gave up on him, and for taking my pain and helping me heal in a way to where I've now been able to define exactly what my purpose is. You guys will see more on that soon, and we'll speak way more about purpose on this channel, and how he's been so close to me in my healing journey, and it's just changing my life and changing my mind so greatly, and again helping me turn my pain into purpose. So I hope that the insight that I get through my journey will be helpful for you all as you grow and you live and move through this life that is so unpredictable and ever changing. And we'll talk about a lot of other things. If there are certain situations that, maybe you don't have a big sister, cousin, mom, auntie, friend, mentor who you can talk to, and you kind of trust the perspective that I'm giving, then definitely put different categories of ideas, or not categories of ideas, more so topics that you might want to talk about, and I'd love to share my perspective on them. And before we go, let's absolutely pray, because I just